Greetings once more again. My name is Miriam. You will not be able to see me for now. I'm trying to prepare a recipe on eggplants. So today we are going to bake. The previous recipe which I've posted in my blog, for those that have seen my blog, it was done in the pan. So today we are going to bake. So for those who do not have an oven, let's say you're at the village, you need to check my recipe where I did the eggplant in the pan, so on the stove. So for now, this is what we are going to do. And I bought this eggplant at home at the market. They were very cheap. 4 big ones, they were going for $10. And the reason being, people do not actually buy them because they don't know how to prepare them. Some say they taste less, but yeah, I will show you how you can make them a little bit tastier. But for those that have started testing, let's say for the first time when you tested avocado, it was not that so good. Yeah, but as soon as you continue eating it, it became so nice. So what you are seeing here with me, we have got nutritional yeast flakes. Okay, all right, so you have the nutritional yeast that we are going to use. Okay, and then we have got, this is soya soup. Okay, let me just show you the package. This is the package. I like the blue color. It's nice. I don't like some other flavor, but this one is my favorite. So this is what we're gonna use. Okay, and then we have also this is my organic radishes powder, which I've made it from radishes. I of course they were also organically produced. I normally grow them, and yeah, I've combined them with some dried celery, as you can see, and some different herbs which are inside there, and just a little bit of cornstarch which I've made at home, just as substitute for for those normal soup that you buy in the shop. So I use this for thickening and other recipes that need to be thickened with. Yeah, so, and then here we have got this is one medium-sized onion that is chopped. Okay, so this is just one onion, and then we have some vegetable there. And so here we have got these are two big eggplant that I have chopped down already. I've washed them. And then we have some vegetables here. We have some spinach. Okay, it's just some few stalk of spinach that you can see. Okay, and then we also have about 4 stalk of celery. Okay, and I also a little bunch of parsley. Yeah, and I happen to have one plant of dandelion, so I collected some leaves from dandelion. Yeah, and this is rosemary that we are going to add in. Okay, this is the stock, vegetable stock that we are going to put in. We are not going to put salt because this stock has a lot of salt. I mean, it has already salt. So the stock that I used is this the gourmet roasted onion leek flavor. So yeah, so this is what I use. So for now, what we are going to do, we are going to to strip off the leaves from the stalk, from the the stalk, so we don't put this white stem of the plant inside. We just need the leaves. Okay, so for now, let me start peeling off. All right, so we are going to start with the spinach, and we are going to blend this. Okay, the oven is already warming up. Okay, we don't throw those ones. We are going to use them for something like in your soup. So this is what we do. So we'll be just stripping off the leaves. Okay, then we put the stem there. I mean the vine, whatever you call it. Okay. Okay, I'm using an onion because I don't have the onion powder. Okay, if you have the onion powder, you can use the onion powder. Okay, all right, so we're gonna have a little bit more of celery. This is fresh celery. Also, it's organically produced. I grow it just at my backyard. So yeah, the spinach also is the same, and also the parsley also is just coming from my backyard. Yeah, So when you have this at your backyard, you can save a little bit of money. Okay, so this one, even if we don't leave, we don't remove completely, the stalk will just break down. Okay, this is now parsley that we are removing from the stalk. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, and then the dandelion, I'll just put it like that. It's just that my basil is still small. I would have added basil. I just love the flavor of basil. But for now, this is dandelion, so we are not going to remove it anyhow. We just washed it. And this is also the rosemary. So we're going to transfer all this into a blender. Okay, so we are going to put this into a blender. Okay, sorry, some leaves are falling off, but it's fine. Okay, so the next thing is to add our rosemary. Okay, then we put this away. All right, so this is my vegetable stock, the gourmet one which I showed you. This one I showed you earlier, so I'm just putting it there now. Just one is enough. Okay, right, so I'm also going to put my onion inside. All right, I don't want to put my garlic powder now. I just want to put it when I'm pouring it on the tray with the rest of everything. So so for now my garlic powder will be spared. So we have this is a tablespoon, if you can see closely. It's a tablespoon, so that's the one that I'm using. Okay, so I'm going to just a little bit, depending on how thick you want it. So but for me, I have other things that I'm thickening with. I still have the radishes, so I may not put too much of this. Okay, so this is one, and then two. Okay, I can put just a little bit, half of it. Okay, then we also have nutritional yeast. Okay, the nutritional yeast, this is a half tablespoon, but I'm not going to use this for now, so I'm going to use the tablespoon. Okay, so I'm putting 1, 2, and 3 of the nutritional yeast. This will give us some good, nice flavor and aroma. So it kind of gives that taste of cheese for those that eat cheese. I don't know how it tastes. So and then this is my radishes powder. Okay, this is my radishes powder that I've told you about. So I'm also going to get this one. I'm just going to take 2. Of course, you can leave this out if you don't have it. I just decided to put it. It's not really needed. Sorry, it's in a jam bottle because I made some jam some previous time. So you don't really need it if you don't have it. It's just because I need it. And then we are going to add water. This is 1 cup of water which we are going to add in here. So we are going to add in here. Okay, you see our water is just a little bit, but we are going to blend for now and see how it looks like, whether it's too thick or it's loose. So before we can add any other amount of water again. So for now, we are going to do the blending. Okay. Okay. and push it down a little bit with the spoon so that you know it moves down. Okay, so let's try push it down a little bit. Okay, we'll add some water later because we see the water is not enough, but we don't want it too loose again. Okay, let's try one more time. Oh, sorry, it didn't lock, so it will not go on. It down again to see and see what happened, whether we need to add water or not. Okay, so we just need to add a little bit, but before that let me blend a little more. We don't want it too loose. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna blend again. So we need to add, it's obvious we need to add. Okay, this time I still have a full cup. I have a full cup of water, but I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to put half of it. We don't want it too loose. Okay, yeah, just half of it, unless we need some more, then we can add. Okay, now okay, I think we are getting somewhere. Let me test the flavor, and yeah, you see how it looks like. So you see, I told you that 1 cube is enough for the salt, unless you eat too much salt, which is not good. Yeah, because the soya soup also has its own salt, and then you don't need to put a lot of it. Okay, so yeah, this is what we are having. Let me try and remove it from there so you can see how it looks. Okay, so it's a little bit thick. Okay, so now I just want to add a little bit of oil in it. Okay, a little bit of oil in it before we can pour it on our eggplant. Okay, and I'm going to blend again. So it's okay. I'm using normally I use canola oil. Yeah, for good reason. I like canola. It's rich in omega 3. And then yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but you know, healthy is not that cheap. Yeah, someone might say, what about coconut? And I'm afraid it's high in saturated fat. Maybe you can use also olive oil, but yeah, it depends on what you're having, what you are able to use. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm using, and I'm going to use my teaspoon again. Okay, so don't worry, I used it for powder so just 2 of this. Okay, of course we'll still need to wet the tray where we're going to bake. Okay, then we are going to blend and mix together. Okay, just for the sake of mixing the oil. Okay, it's locked. So that's it. So for now, let me put this on the tray. Okay. Yes, let me put this on the tray. Okay, so here is our tray, but before that, let me add my garlic. Okay, my garlic powder. This one I can add as much as I like. Yeah, that's my garlic powder. And then I'm going to mix. Let me just bring it down. Okay, so there we go. Now I must say these veggies each has a different function in the body. The spinach, they are rich in fiber just like any other vegetable, that it includes also celery and the parsley. The spinach is rich in iron and many other minerals. And yeah, and then we also have the celery, which actually alkalizes the blood and it's good for the liver and the kidneys. So for those that normally struggle with the kidney, I'm telling this one, I have tried it myself, especially with the kidney. When one has a kidney pain, and then they just boil celery with onion, and then they drink that water. Okay, if they don't have celery in the place, because sometimes it's difficult to get celery because it can be a little bit expensive. If they don't have celery, they can do the potassium broth, which is boiling carrot and potatoes and the onion, and then they drink a liter of that per day. So that will help in cleaning their kidneys. Or they can do the lemon treatment. Yeah, but for now, so we use this. I'm rubbing the oil now so that our eggplant does not burn underneath. Okay, so we are done. So this is our eggplant. Yeah, so the salt is enough for me. Yeah, so you need to go easy on the salt, especially when we're using the cubes. These cubes, they have salt, and there are those with less salt. Yeah, you can choose the one with less salt. So, but it depends also on the flavor that you want, because in this case there is nothing that is having less salt. So the only way is to substitute them with to remove salt from my cooking. Then I don't have to put salt because they do already have salt, and the soya themselves also do have salt. Okay, like I said, the oven is already heated at, it was at 190. Okay, so this one is a little bit big, but yeah, it's fine. So that's what we're going to be doing. So now we are going to spread this on top of our eggplants, né? And remember, they don't take much. Eggplant don't take much to be cooked. They get cooked easily. Okay, so we are going to spread this. Actually, it tastes nice. It tastes nice. Actually, you can use it as a dip, your potato dip. You know, I normally do that. Sometimes I use it for a dip. It's very nice. Yeah. So yeah, we have a greeny eggplant kind of. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. We're going to make sure that we have covered. Yep. Okay. So yeah, so there we have our covering. Okay, so yeah, from there now it's ready for baking, but I just want to do something one more last, which is before we bake, I just want to sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast. Remember the nutritional yeast, so I'm just sprinkle on top, like, yeah, those that eat cheese normally they do put something like this on top, but yeah, I substitute that with this. Okay, if you still want more flavor of garlic, you can still add a little bit of garlic. Okay, so for now we are going to put it in the oven to be baked. Okay, and then we'll show you the end result after we are done with it cooking. Okay, so now we are putting it in the oven, and we just going to put it 15 minutes or so. The timer, they don't really need to be at 90. Okay, 190 degree at 15 minutes timer, and then the oven should be you know, both heating underneath and on top, so that you get your good result which you want. Okay, so you can see it's bubbling. Yeah, it's almost getting there. Just for a few more minutes. Yeah, few more minutes and we'll be ready for serving. Okay, so our 15 minutes is up. It's a little bit hot, so we need to wear our oven glove. Just remove it out of. Okay, so you see how it looks. It has turned a little bit golden brown. Yeah, you can see it's golden brown. It's still hot, so we are going to serve it on our lunch. Okay, so we are going to get some of this, and okay, so you see they are hot. So we have this is the butternut. They were also organically grown by Tashdeb. Yeah, so they were harvested earlier this month. And so we have, so you see underneath it's still greenish. It's still greenish. It's very nice. Okay, so the rice is decorated with tomatoes. I've garnished it with tomatoes and red pepper and green pepper, and the soup is made of, you know, tomato and onion. Yeah, so this is what you have at the end of the day. This is our, you know, our end product of what we've been doing about the eggplant. So it's still hot. Yeah, so you can wait for it to cool a little bit. I hope you enjoyed for now, and I hope you begin to like eggplant in your life. Bye bye for now.